good about these people. They're all big winners. All of them. Okay, look like big winners.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, smile. That's all.
Hey, 4 more awards.
2 more drinks.
You're right.
4 more awards.
Yeah. Way to go, you guys.
Way to go. Top lister and top producer.
Next award we have, and you'll have to guess who this is, but the top lister of the class, Gary White. Okay, and now the top overall producer for the class. What are the total transactions? Now, by the way, this, it is? Oh. Bunch of. Oh, yeah. A total, and by the way, this figure of transactions earns him an engraved watch that'll be permitted or presented to him at the next sales rally of Century 21, which is in Atlantic City. We have a superstar Sweathog watch that we give. And also, because he won the Share Wars contest, this man is entitled to a $1,000 bonus check, which will be presented to him at the picnic. So he's just an all-around winner. 73 things, top overall producer, Gary White.
Thanks a lot. I really appreciate it, and I really appreciate this class and all of Floyd's efforts and your friendship. And I tell you, I know I could have never done this or even reached half of that if I didn't take this course. And I'm not going to stop now. You know, I'm going to keep on pushing, take a little vacation, and come back and hit them twice as hard. Believe me. And I really appreciate all of you. I love you all. Thanks a lot.
Okay, and the last award that I have to give, Shining Star, has nothing to do with production necessarily or attitude necessarily or anything else. It's just somebody that's involved in a Sweathog group. I created this Shining Star. Shining means standout star, something you look up to. Well, there's a person, and this is the first time I've ever done this. I normally the person that gets the Shining Star Award is pretty conspicuous, but this one is to a person that I think without her there wouldn't have been Sweathogs, and I'm talking about Nancy Schmidt. I've never if we have any successes in this room at all, I've never met a regional person more serious, deadly serious about her kids having a Sweathog program. I mean, it's almost that's the way she took it. And she'd go to war to make this thing happen. And she did it always making the other guy, meaning me, feel good. She never made me feel guilty about any demands I put on her. It's the first time I've ever given a regional person a Shining Star, but I'd like to come up and receive it for Nancy, who's at a regional meeting. The regional director, my friend, Dave Jenks. Dave?
On behalf of Nancy, thank you. Nancy is at a meeting of our district managers that's been scheduled for a very, very long time, and it was either lose her job, you know, or be at the meeting. Nancy almost risked the job. You understand how much you mean to her and how much this program and Floyd means to her. Now, those of you who know Nancy know that she's a take-charge person. You agree with that? Yeah? Well, who had 9 Sweathogs in the program, Mr. Mike Ryan. Mike, would you come up and give Floyd a message on behalf of the brokers?
Thank you, David. David's right. We had 9 people in the program, and we were a little worried when we started out at 30 agents. We thought there might be a little problem in the office, but I want to tell you that that didn't happen. We got the rest of the office wanting to take the course now. And Rick was our team leader, and we had some meetings in the office, and Rick just did a hell of a job, and it was really fun watching the sales associates grow. And it was fun watching you all grow. And it was a great program. Floyd, you're a master. Thank you.
Drove here 4 hours each way. This program, Mr. Ernie Pace. Ernie, come on up here. Yeah.
I'd like to say thanks, Floyd, because I really did it every week but one. And I know we're going to be rewarded many times over by the production in our office because of that. I've seen you 2 or 3 times at various conventions, and everybody that I've talked to here, I think I've tried to encourage you, please go to these regional, tri-state, national, all the conventions, because the speakers are just fantastic. The breakout sessions are just great. And 2 or 3 of those times that I've seen you, Floyd, I've seen parts of the program. But it didn't mean near as much to me as when I saw it all together. This is the way to do it. The way you did it with these people, I just think was fantastic. Henry is, I have to say personally that I'm very proud of Henry, because he's been in the business 4 or 5 years, and I've just seen a complete turnaround and positive attitude and just getting with it. If you don't know it, he's certainly a military man. He's retired military, and you can tell that. This Team F, I'm sure, can tell that by the way he's done things.
Okay, at this point, we'd like to recognize all the brokers, so why don't you turn around? I'll read off their names, and you all can stand. Becky Corman, Ernie Pace, Dolores Wolf, Al Schaefer, Dino Bello, Judy Harding, Adrian Simpson, Debbie Rennick, Dolly DuBois, Bill Holt, Joanna Davis, Mike Ryan, Rod McClellan, Steve Fessick, Jim Hoover, Ann Kelly, John LaPella, Mary Kennedy. And we also have the president of the Pittsburgh Council, Fran Fisher, and Dave Jenks. Please, let's give them a round of applause. Thank you very much for having the program in Pittsburgh. Okay, we also have a couple honorary brokers that have been here for every class, and we'd like to recognize them. From Suley Real Estate, Mary Kennedy. That's what I said. Well, Mike's not here. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Mike Ryan, Ernie Pace. Okay, and what you'll receive is the book, the tapes, a shirt, and for right now, you'll get a certificate and a pen. But you will get that stuff in the mail. And Steve, you want to accept for Fran, or Fran, do you want to come up? Either one, both of you come up, please. You were both here. Come on. If I've missed anybody, please just raise your hand. Mike, right? Okay. Excuse me. Okay. And that's Judy and Adrian. I'm sorry, I overlooked that. My mistake.
Put your flash up there. Right side. Wait, just wait.
Wait, one more.
There's the
To tell what I thought the program meant to me. And when I was thinking about that, I thought of a story about an Indian tribe with a wise man. And this wise man knew all the questions through the years, and they really looked up to him. Well, one day there was a young brave who thought that maybe he could make the wise man look bad. So when the tribe was gathered, they were all there in the morning, and the brave came up to him with his hands behind his back. And he said to the wise man, "Wise man, I have a bird in my hand. Is it alive or is it dead?" And the wise man thought. He said, "If I tell him that it's alive, he'll squeeze it and kill it and show me a dead bird, and I'm wrong." He said, "If I tell him that it's dead, he'll just bring it out and let it fly." So the wise man was pondering the situation, and he looked the brave in the eye and said, "It's whatever you want it to be." And that's what I feel the class is meant to me. It's whatever we can make it be. If you use this class and this experience, it will enhance your life. It will become part of your life, and you'll do better in life. If you don't, and you have a negative attitude and a closed mind, you'll crush it. You'll destroy any possible good that the program can do for you. So I urge you to set it free, let the program work for you. And I see Floyd as like the wise man. He's been there. He's seen the pitfalls that we could run into. And when he teaches with a fervor and an energy that's unequaled. I've never seen that before. And with one true desire. The only thing he wants from us is to learn his techniques and ways. He's given us the secrets. He's given us the tracks. He's given us this experience, all for the better understanding of ourselves and our business. But there's one thing that he has given us that was never spoken. It was never written. The most important thing a person can give you. He gave us his heart. This is the one thing that only an exceptional person, an exceptional teacher can give. Remember the star and its 5 points. And every time you think of the star, in the center of the star, picture a heart. Because I feel that it's the heart that makes the whole thing work. And the heart is the willingness to do whatever it takes. We are all better people for knowing Floyd and for taking this class. Floyd, you will always be a part of our future successes. We thank you from the bottom of our hearts, and we'd like to recognize you. Floyd Wickman, come on up. This is a gift that the class members all got together and bought for you. In addition to that, I'd like to have Debbie come on up, and Debbie put together a scrapbook that I think is fabulous. She did a beautiful job with this.
Debbie, can we get another shot of that? I forgot the bill.
Oh, isn't this nice? It's all the teams. Well, you took the pictures. Everybody signed it. Oh, my gracious. Well, I'll spend a lot of time looking through that.
Okay. Thanks very much for all you've done.
Can I?
Sure. You're the boss.
It's another.
Okay, Chuck, now we got to get out of here.
He's slick. Oh, I'll be done. My God.
It's an ounce of Swiss gold.
A plaque with an ounce of gold. Says to Floyd Wickman, who is worth his weight in gold, from Pittsburgh's Century 21 Gold Team, Sweathog Class, 1987. Man, that is phenomenal.